everybody, One of Wiisdom here. We just took a look at this brand new white wireless Xbox One controller I plan to pair to the custom gaming PC I built a couple years ago. And as I mentioned in the start of that video, doing a little house cleaning here, trying to get some things off the pool table, some things that have been backlogged for a really long time. And as I mentioned, that controller was a gift. Something else that was a gift from my sister is right here. Dun, 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 dun. I'll set these on top of the amiibo. Don't know how well they're going to show up for you. But if you're into all things Nintendo, particularly from the Super Mario side of the spectrum, or you're a big fan of Christmas, or some combination thereof, you're probably going to enjoy this. So rather than showcase them one by one, I'll just do some like grand one-off video for you. And yes, I realize this probably should have been done ahead of time, but when they're a Christmas gift, you know, hey, it's one of those things. So this is a Hallmark Keepsake Ornament. As you can see, it's 2017. I have not looked up anything on these. I don't know what they cost initially. I don't know if they're being scalped now. I just know my sister and nephew, I should say, gave these to me at Christmas time, and I thought they were pretty cool. This is the Mario ornament. As you can see, it's Mario running, jumping up, fisting the question block. Looks like a coin's come out, but there's one extra special that it's got a provision for a tassel of some sort. So oh, what fun on this side. Little classic winter scene here. Love keepsakes, join the club, Keepsake Ornament Club. If you're into this stuff and you're not already on that website, I suggest you check it out. A keepsake is much more than an ornament. It's a little work of art created by a real person with a real passion to tell a big story. From the people and things you love, to the memories of the past, to the anticipation of something new, your keepsake honors and celebrates everything that makes the holiday special: joy, togetherness, family, and friends. When you hang a keepsake, you're hanging the story of you. Happy hanging. Cool deal. So, I have not, true story, I have batteries died, but as I was saying, it is a very true story. I have never had these out of the box. I've never looked at them. I always intended to do it in a video. And since Christmas, it's been extremely busy, and now that the Super Bowl's over, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to get things cleaned up here. I'll never get this tissue paper reoriented correctly ever again. I kind of thought these would come more in like a plastic tab, right? When you hear me talk about the packaging that's so wonderful on Amiibo and Skylanders, oh, that looks awesome. There are things like this just wrapped in tissue paper. Obviously, if you're in the Hallmark store, you're probably a responsible adult collector. They're probably not going to get manhandled by children like they would at a toy store. But at the same time, like some plastic sleeve of some sort would have been nice. But man, this thing looks way better. The picture on the box does not do this thing justice, in my opinion. I mean, it does in terms of the depiction of the accuracy and everything. But what I've got to say is this looks really, really cool out of the box. The colors are also fantastic. So with the question block being yellow, the gold coin really does pop. It looks like the, I don't even know what the correct terminology would be, but the ring where you thread the string through, or a hook, depending on your preference, that would act, and it's probably, now that I think about it, designed for a hook. But I don't know, sometimes when I was a kid, you'd always have like the golden strings or the silver strings. I don't know, who knows what you do. It'll work either way. But the colors are really good on that, and they pop quite well, let alone Mario. Really, really well detailed facial expressions, colorful and playful despite being a molded piece of plastic. So bottom line, if you have this hanging on a tree and it's visible to people, or they're analyzing your ornaments, this thing's going to look pretty freaking sweet. Obviously, a lot of these ornaments are probably displayed on like a small tree, maybe at your desk, maybe somewhere in your bedroom, a nightstand, a chest, something like that. And you've got just one of those, you know, trees a little taller than that Amiibo triple pack. And that's typically where you can do like a good theme that's appreciated. Unless, of course, you're one of those people that hangs your Amiibos on a tree. I've seen several of those. Those are pretty cool. That's it, man. It's the classic red hat, red shirt, blue overalls, brown on brown boots, white gloves. Pretty much what you would expect. But I have to say, it's very, very well done. So I'm going to set that to the side now, and I'll keep him loose so we can showcase all of these. Up next is Yoshi, and it's pretty much the same thing, all the joy. It says, oh, what fun on Mario, if you're scoring at home. This is pretty much the same thing we've read. There was not a hook, there was not, gold or silver string or anything. No fishing line, so it is what it is. You can see the bottom of the box is empty. So if you're a purist, you'll probably never want to take these out of the tissue paper. So I want to see what they're like. I want to show these to you. And again, I wish I had more expertise on this stuff, but I don't know, like, if you could walk into a Hallmark store today and pick these up, or if you can find them online relatively easy. I've got to say here again, the colors are 100% spot on. If Nintendo were to crank out, I've got many Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi figures, and this is a very, very solid color rendition of Yoshi. It's not a spring green, it's not a green, it's not a yellow green, it's like a Yoshi green, and it sounds like something Kawasaki put on one of their bikes, but it's very good. The white, super clean. It's not like an off color. They did whoever color schemed this stuff, or if it was Nintendo that corrected them to the nth degree, whatever combination of that stuff, that turned out very, very well. So that's good to see. There is the silver hanger. You can see the 3 spikes, the red shell with the white trim, sort of like the playful Yoshi running maneuver that you see so often in his figures. Eyes looking off and down to the side. He sort of got like the orange and yellow boots that sort of add a complementary color dash. And then the detail on this brick is actually very well done too. It's got the darker inlays to create sort of the mortar / shadow effect, and it's even represented on the bottom right there. If I flip that over, I don't know that you can read it, but it's 2017. What does that say? Something Co. LLC. It's something manufacturing, I think. Where does Mario have that? Ooh, tricky. I don't know that you'll see it, but it is on the bottom side of the block there. So here these two guys are, and we will slide this over. Now, this is big. I don't know how hard these are to get. I don't know if you have to like show up on day one at the Hallmark store. My grandma was kind of into ornaments, and I would go with her sometimes, but I never got, like, she was super big into baseball cards and starting lineup and stuff when I was a kid. Even got into like Magic the Gathering cards. Never opened them. It was just like buying the boxes and packs. Pretty much anything collectible that she thought, she could like flip at a later date. Even though she never sold the stuff, that was sort of like her, well, someday that'll be worth a lot of money. One of those types of things, which is probably why I have so many Skylanders. You pick up traditions or bad habits when you're a child. But look at this one. Do you notice the difference? 2017 limited edition. We compare that to Mario 2017. So Luigi is our limited edition, which is kind of cool. You got the same pine tree snow scene. Oh, what fun, just like on Mario. And I think if I remember what my sister told me correctly, these were the 3. She got my nephew, I can't remember if it was this year or last year, because they were on his little tree at his place. She got some pretty cool Minecraft ornaments for him. But if there was a Peach, a Daisy, a Rosalina, a Bowser, a Bowser ornament would be cool. I don't know. Like I said, I've not researched this. I got these. I thought they were cool, and I just wanted to kind of, showcase them, take a look at them, and let you know they do exist. I can't believe they don't come with a hook, though. I guess their logic is probably, oh, that looks awesome. Their logic is probably, well, we don't know what our customers want, but you would think they might include both. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Color, once again, 100% spot on. Luigi's overalls always look darker. I don't know if anyone ever really picks up on that. I think that's so the green that he always sports will wear a little bit better. He's got the longer legs than Mario. He's jumping up, sort of has the wider stride as you would expect. He's a little slimmer, a little trimmer, a little bit taller. He's doing the same thing Mario is. He's breaking the question block above him, and he's got the gold coin coming out. So here they are, and again, he is the limited edition, so how does that translate numbers-wise in Hallmark ornaments? I'm honestly not the guy to ask. If you're that into it, I'm sure you can find forums or discussion posts online that would kind of tell you. But this is it, man. This is the 2017 Super Mario Ornament Collection, at least as far as I know it is. If nothing else, it's what my sister and nephew got me. So big thanks to them. And like I said, if I ever set up one of those little trees, these will probably be going on it. Otherwise, I'll keep them in the box so they hopefully don't sun fade or age too bad. But I gotta say, they did a really good job with them. Between whoever designed these, set them up, they're probably somebody at the company that pushed really, really hard for these. So they've probably got like some Nintendo fanboys and fangirls there that have been dying to do these. And similarly, if Nintendo had anything to do with it, the collaboration was great, because I could have seen these being terrible or, you know, kind of questionable quality and colors. These are pretty much spot on. They did a fantastic job with it, in my opinion. So like I said, 2017 Hallmark collection. They're just wrapped in the tissue paper. You don't get anything past that in terms of a hanger. Mario and Yoshi standard, interestingly enough. You kind of would have thought Yoshi would have been like the limited one, right? But for whatever reason, it was Luigi. So if you know anything important about these that you feel like should be shared, like if you're like, oh my gosh, you have the limited edition Luigi, if that's a big deal, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. More importantly, for anyone watching, feel free to let them know as well. Because like I said, I'm far from an expert in these. I just know they were given to me, and I thought they were pretty freaking cool. So that said, slowly cleaning up here, getting things cleared off the pool table, catching up on some loose ends, and like I said, we will catch you back here. I've got one more thing I need to do that's like from 2 years ago. I just kind of had waiting around here to showcase. I'm going to try to get that done tonight as well. But oneofwiisdom.com is the website. SkylanderClub.com is the forum. MindLogics.net for all things Minecraft related. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Mixer. I'm pretty much streaming nightly with Shotgun Farmers. And if you follow on Twitter, I will always tweet my videos. I'll always tweet before I go live with a stream. But that said, hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. And hopefully, if you were a big fan of Christmas, Super Mario, or collecting ornaments, you've already picked these up. If not, hey, they're pretty cool, and they might be something you want to look into. That said, I will catch you back here in just a little bit as we dive even farther into the past of things I've needed to do. So be on the lookout for that video for myself, Mario, Yoshi, and a limited edition Luigi. We'll catch you back here in just a little bit.